Hey, you're okay. You know what? You don't have to talk if you don't want to. I just wanted to be here with you. That's all. You've been carrying a lot today. Maybe even for longer than today, if we're being honest. And you don't have to do it alone right now, okay? I brought in your blanket and some snacks, and I have all the time in the world. So we can just sit in the quiet if that's what you need. I put on some like ocean sounds in the back. Something a little calm, a little relaxing, a little steady. I figured maybe it might help things feel a little less sharp. You're allowed to feel messy right now. You're allowed to feel everything right now. And have no fucking clue what to do with any of it. That is completely okay. You're safe here. There's no clean way to grieve someone who's still alive. And when a relationship ends, even if it was slipping away for a while, it can still shake you. The world doesn't quite look the same the next day. You go through your usual routine, brushing your teeth, feeding the cat, grabbing your keys, going to work. And everything just feels slightly off. Like there's a space where she used to be. Nothing quite fits where she was anymore. You know it's okay to miss her. Even if you know the relationship wasn't perfect. It's okay to feel confused, to feel angry, to feel love and hurt at the exact same time. None of that means you're doing anything wrong. It just means you're human. And right now, being human is hard. It just is. One of the strangest parts of a breakup is the silence that follows it. Not just the absence of her voice or her text messages, but the silence inside your day. When you would have reached out to her to share something small, or sent her a meme just to make her laugh. It's those tiny moments, the ones you didn't think about while they were happening, that always seem to hurt the most when they're gone. It's like walking through familiar streets that suddenly feel different. You're still there, but everything around you has kind of shifted. It's like the ocean still moves in the background, gentle and slow. And maybe part of you feels like it should have stopped, even for a second. But it didn't. The world just kept on going. But you didn't stop either. You're still here, even in the quiet. I just want you to know that the way you loved her, it mattered. You didn't do anything wrong by opening your heart. You were thoughtful. You were present. You made space for her in your life. And you let her see who you really are. That takes so much strength especially in a world that doesn't always make it easy to be soft. It's not your fault it didn't last. You didn't ruin anything. Sometimes things just end. Not because we failed, but because two people grow in different directions. And even though that loss is painful, it doesn't mean the love you gave was any less real or any less valid. It was completely real. And that is truly why this hurts. Maybe part of you is wondering what you should have done differently. We play the what if game. What if you had paid more attention? What if you would come home earlier from work? And maybe you're replaying arguments or second-guessing moments that you thought were okay at the time. That's totally natural. It's so easy to turn inward when someone breaks. To look for reason. To look for mistakes. But I need you to hear this. The ending of this relationship was not about your worth. It wasn't because you weren't good enough or because you were too much. Sometimes love just changes shape. And no one is to blame for that. So please don't punish yourself for how it turned out. I'm telling you this, that what you need is a little grace. And I hope tonight that you can give yourself some of that. And if not, that's fine. If you're not there yet, that's fine. I'll hold some for you. I know it's hard to stop wondering how she's feeling right now. If she's hurting too. If she misses you. If she's already started moving on. And you know what? Maybe she is. Or maybe she's just as tangled up in this and hurting as much as you are. But the truth is, you can't carry her emotions alongside your own. You've already done enough. You were present in the relationship. You cared. You showed up. And now it's time to step out of her energy and come back to yourself. Just for a moment, try to let your thoughts drift. Just let your thoughts go, like pulling your hand out of a tide that was never yours to control. Let the waves keep going while you anchor here, with me, in your breath, in your own body. You are not broken. Not even a little bit. You are someone who feels deeply, someone who believes in connection, and someone who gives real love when you find it. That hasn't changed. You are still that same person, even in the middle of this heartbreak. Your light hasn't dimmed just because someone walked away. You're still funny, still kind, still magnetic in all the ways that matter. The love you gave her wasn't wasted. It helped shape the person you're becoming. And even though this ending hurts, I know it does, It does not erase what's still beautiful about you. I see it. I see you. I know it probably feels impossible to imagine what comes next. The idea of loving again, or even trusting again, might feel really far, far away right now. And that's okay. You don't have to see the future clearly right now. You don't have to know what healing will look like, or what path you'll take. You just need to know that it will happen, slowly and hopefully gently. But there will be mornings when you wake up without the ache sitting in your chest. There will be nights when her memory feels more distant, like the outline of something instead of the whole picture. The tide will shift whether or not you notice it at first. And with time, you'll find new rhythms, ones that belong entirely to you. So tonight you don't have to be anything except tired. You don't have to be optimistic or wise or put together. You've spent enough energy trying to stay upright in the middle of your heartbreak. So let this be your moment to just let it fucking go. Just breathe for a minute. Let the softness around you do the holding for a while. You're allowed to exhale completely and fully. You're allowed to put down every question you've been carrying. The world will still be there tomorrow, still spinning. But tonight, all that matters is that you rest. And that you remember you're loved. And that you let someone sit beside you in this dark room and say, I've got you. I sincerely hope you can feel the care in my voice. Maybe the steadiness in my presence. I'm still right here with you. And will be even when everything else feels uncertain. I know it hurts. I know it does. I know you miss her. I know you didn't want this, but you are not alone. And you don't have to rush through your healing to make anyone else comfortable. You are doing enough. You are enough. So for now, just let the sound of the waves drift in the background as you sink into the quiet. Let your sleep come gently, like water smoothing over stone. I'm proud of you for making it through this day. And I'll still be here tomorrow, whenever you need me. But for now, let's sleep. And let's go on to tomorrow. Good night.